The plan on Saturday, there'll be 3 parts to the program.
Okay.
The first part will be new audiovisual work for screens, so 2-dimensional video presentation. The idea with that presentation is the synesthetic relationship between the sound and the image, which is what I've been working with now for many years.
Okay.
The synesthesia that I've been working with is largely the sound to geometric shape relationship, because I've been working with oscilloscopes. There's like a television tube, and so really what I'm interested in is making sound with the electrical signal, the fluctuating electrical signal, which moves the speakers.
Yeah.
And the idea is that the same electrical signal that moves these speakers also creates an image. And so the relationship is directly the same. You see and you hear the same electrical signal at the same time, and the idea is that it connects these synaptic pathways in your brain, and you have a revelatory experience.
Cool.
Then I will do a performance with Eric Diorion, the Quebec-based noise musician, and I'm looking forward to that very much. That will be an improvised work where he will play a no-input mixing desk.
Okay.
I will take a signal from his system, and then we improvise together. And the way that I improvise in this context is always to do with contingency. So I can't do anything unless he is doing something. So he produces a signal, I play with the signal, and then represent it. And then he has to respond to that, and then I respond to his response, and we have a loop, a feedback loop.
And you don't know
what's going to happen at any point. So it's chaos, and then we navigate this chaos. And then the third part of the performance will be the laser performance, which is a 3-dimensional synesthetic work, where again the experience is that the same electrical signal that's causing the sound is also producing an image, but this time the image is projected into this space, and the audience is surrounded by the light. And so the idea with that was that as an extension of the screen-based works, is that the audience is standing inside the television tube. So it's like, instead of seeing it on a flat surface, you stand inside the tube and it's all around you. I was interested to see what this sound would look like if I put it into the machine. So when I attached the sound to the oscilloscope, 95% of it was boring, the relationship was not interesting, and then there was a small fragment, very small fragment, where the relationship was very intense. And suddenly I could see and hear this simultaneous incident. And I saw that and I thought, this is beautiful. And it made sense somehow, and so I take that small fragment and then I start to research which sounds make which images and why. And so then I still program. When I'm programming with a computer, I'm always programming synthesis, sound synthesis. So the sound is always the beginning, and then the sound is then reproduced visually, either in an oscilloscope or with a laser projector or some other medium, and then I make the aesthetic decision of whether I like it or not. So sometimes the sound is really horrible, but the image works well, and I think, no, I won't use it. And then sometimes the other way. I really love the sound, and so I try to visualize the sound, and the visualization is unsuccessful. So I guess it's always a compromise between these two things, finding which one works. But I work, I think, primarily from the sound.